Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Lee Primo of Eat.Health Lee, and for this week's video I'm going to talk about making your own electrolyte drink mix. Now, as I've been very adamant in the 1-year meal system experiment, I am very strict about how much sugar you should have in one day, and I believe from this experiment I've kind of came up to the conclusion that if you do reduce the amount of sugar you consume in a day, it is indeed better for your health. So as I've stated before, the recommended daily intake of sugar is 34 grams a day. And a lot of these sports drinks that I see have way too much sugar inside of them. So let's talk a bit about electrolyte drink. Well, what do you need in an electrolyte drink? Well, you need table salt, which contains chloride and sodium. You need honey, lemon. I use the 100% pure lemon juice in a little container here. You can also use whole lemon is also possible as well. And also potassium is actually the last, so it's chloride, sodium, potassium are the three main electrolytes that you would be concerned of. For potassium, you can eat a banana a day. I usually, when I'm not on the Joylent experiment and then I do exercise, I eat 2 bananas a day, so one before my workout and one after. Why would you want to drink an electrolyte drink? Well, it's really for main 3 reasons. If you sweat a lot, if it's hot outside, of course brings out more sweat. And lastly would be, when you do sweat, you lose electrolytes. So temperature is always a really big one. I myself sweat a lot just anyway. So whether it's hot, cold, when I exercise, I lose a lot of sweat. And the last factor would be how long you do exercise for. So they recommend if you exercise more than an hour to replace the electrolytes that you lose. I myself sweat as much as someone does in an hour and 30 minutes. So this is something I've always done. And it's something really easy you can make from home. So let's get started with it. First, you have 2 cups of water, 16 ounces. Of course in the bottom I'll put all the measurements in metric as well, so if all the European people can follow along. So you take 2 cups of water, go ahead and put it in the blender here. And then I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. The equivalent, this is about 1 whole lemon. So if you take a lemon and you peel it, take the hard skin off, take the seeds out, the equivalent will be using 1 lemon. So that's 3 tablespoons of lemon juice or 1 whole lemon. Well, inside here I have 28 grams of honey. Why 28? Gatorade did a study where they found that the exact 14 grams per 8 ounces of water was the perfect mix to take any amount of electrolytes. So that's why I'm doing 28 grams of honey. And I combine the honey and the lemon before I put it into the blender here because it makes it easier to get rid of the honey out of this glass jar here. So, go ahead and pour it in there. Voila. And lastly, I use about 2 grams of salt. You can fluctuate with this. You can use 1 gram. I use 2 grams because I believe it's necessary for me personally with the amount I sweat. You can even go down to 1 gram and I think be okay. Alright, once you have all the ingredients in the blender, of course you want to set it up and turn it on, let it run for a bit. Go ahead and pour it and give it a taste. So that's about my own homemade electrolyte drink mix. What I usually do is when I'm training hard, I'll drink 8 ounces before and I'll drink 8 ounces after the workout to make sure I have enough electrolytes for then and the next day as well. I hope you enjoyed my video. Stay tuned and then I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.